Police, open up.
Do you have any idea what time it is? What's going on?
Is your nephew home?
In his room.
Down the hallway, third door on the left.
Why are you looking for Daniel?
Bruno,
Huh?
I think it's best if you sit down. It's about your daughter.
Maria.
Open the door, Daniel. I said open the door. Get up. Get up.
Maria was your cousin, damn it.
Uncle Bruno!
You bastard! What did you do to her? Let me go!
In just hours, police in southern Italy have apparently solved the case of teenager Maria Silvestri, who was brutally murdered in a park last night after attending a party. All evidence points to the victim's American cousin, 19-year-old Daniel Crawford. According to Chief Inspector Michele Ruggieri, Crawford, who'd been staying with the Silvestris, had reportedly developed a morbid interest in Maria. When Crawford was brought in, police were hard put to keep a lynch-minded crowd at bay. The youth is presently undergoing psychiatric evaluation at the...
All right, let's start with the guy throwing the rock at him. Then cut to the doctor discussing the symptoms still plaguing him a year later. The, memory disturbances, attention span deficit, reoccurring headaches. And remember, we're not trying to retry him. Just show the facts.
All right.
Guido, any news from the warden?
It's a bureaucratic nightmare. Yes, but we'll see, maybe. Honestly, in 10 years of organizing, I've never seen anything like it.
Well, we knew there'd be stonewalling.
Yes. But sooner or later, they're gonna have to let you talk with
Yeah.
Daniel. I mean, you're Eleanor Clark. Half the world watches your reports. And the other half, well, they don't have TVs.
All right, well, I've kept you guys well past overtime,
No
so
problem.
it's called a night.
I'll call your driver. Make sure he's waiting outside for you.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bright and early. Thank you.
Can I help you?
Can you get the door, please?
Okay. So, I can't find my keys.
Okay, hold these.
All right. Right. I'll put these right here.
Thanks, Luciano. See you tomorrow. Hi, Smoochie. Hi. Aw, okay, is somebody hungry? Hi, yeah. Give mommy a second, I'll make you some food, okay? Okay. Smoochie? Smoochie? Smoochie?
You should consider yourself lucky that you didn't get attacked, Mrs. Clark.
He only wanted to frighten her.
Do you live alone?
Yes.
Michele,
Yeah.
there. That's where they broke in.
Did you have a burglar alarm, Mrs. Clark?
Not that I know of. The production company rented the place for me. I live in LA and I just moved here a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, we know why.
Excuse me?
Well, if someone pokes a hornet's nest, they shouldn't complain when they get stung.
Are you insinuating that I brought this on myself?
All right, Renzo. Knock it off. Inspector Farina here is very close to Maria Silvestri's father. And, well, the word on the street is that your report is going to be, shall we say, sympathetic to her killer.
My report will tell the truth.
As far as I know, Daniel Crawford was found guilty and sentenced, right?
Do you really want to get into this right now, Inspector?
No. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave a couple of guys outside your house just for tonight.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, yes, it will. In case you hadn't noticed, Mrs. Clark, you're not the most popular lady in town right now. I'll see myself out.
God, that must have been terrible.
Everything's fine, Jean, really.
Isn't? You know it.
I have no intentions of letting this scare me off. Just not if I can help it. Come on.
You'd be lost if anything ever happened to you.
No, that's fine. It's just been crazy, you know? This whole morning.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm
I don't know.
fine.
What did the cops say? Do they have any idea who could have...
I appreciate your concern, Tommy. But what do you say we just get back to work?
Okay.
Is Guido here yet?
I'll call him right now.
See you later, honey.
Hey, babe.
I'll start loading up the camera gear.
Yeah.
Hey, Guido. Eleanor's here. She wants you.
God, I still can't believe it.
Still think about it.
You're looking for me. Tell you if I can swing him, I'm gonna put in for a bonus. So, Tommy said you were looking for me?
Yeah, I wanted to see how the interviews were lining up.
Sure. Just come to my office.
Yeah.
At the moment...
Eleanor Clark?
That was way too easy. Son of a... Stay still. I'm not gonna hurt him.
What's going on here?
Mr. Mayor. Take it easy, huh?
Ventura?
You know him?
Yes. Am I wrong or are you early?
I just wanted to run a field test. And from a security point of view, this place is a nightmare. I could have already shot her twice and been halfway home by now.
Will someone explain to me what the hell is going on?
Last night after the break-in at your house, I called Mr. Ventura. He lives in Rome, but he's originally from around here. And he's one of the most respected people in his field.
And what field is that?
Mr. Mayor hired me to cover your ass, madam.
Mr. Marco Ventura is a bodyguard.
What? Don't you think we should have talked about this before?
No, because someone as stubborn as you would have refused.
That is not true.
Are you sure about that?
Do me a favor, Nick. Tell this guy to go to hell.
Okay, the security camera on the east side is out of order. And the back door can be opened with a toothpick. By the way, there is a paparazzi with the lens bigger than a bazooka on the building across the street, so... Lovely meeting you all.
Mr. Ventura, wait. Are you really as good as Mr. Mayor thinks you are?
No. Much better.
Okay.
Okay. Shall we go then?
Where?
To your house. I need to see how they got in.
Oh, no, I'm scheduled to shoot today.
Mayor told me your crew can handle it. Just a couple of hours, that's all I'm asking. Come on, let's go.
Anyone who knows Daniel describes him as having an emotional disorder. And on top of that, his hair, his nails, his clothes, they all make him look guilty. He was the perfect patsy.
From what I heard, he didn't even try to defend himself.
Well, maybe because he couldn't. I mean, after he was assaulted outside of the courthouse, his memory was compromised. He can't remember what happened to him that night.
And so now you intend to...
Do my job, which is to figure out and report what really happened. And obviously, that's pissing someone off.
Any idea who?
If I knew, I would have told those two gentlemen who came to see me yesterday.
Inspector Ruggeri and Farina are good friends of mine.
Why am I not surprised? He's my driver.
Forget him. I'll drive us.
With this?
Yeah, the Rolls is at the mechanics. Problems?
By the way, how did you manage to get past security?
I said I was a union inspector.
This photo's not you.
No one looks at pictures.
Thank you.
Who the hell is this guy?
Bruno Silvestri, Maria's father.
Miss Clark.
Here we go.
Hey, hey.
No. I'll do it.
Mr. Silvestri, I'm Eleanor.
When they took him away, Daniel was covered in my girl's blood.
I know that you think I'm here to defend
You can't wash that blood away. And you have no right to try.
He's trying to put it behind him. I'm not making it any easier.
Where's the writing?
I had it cleaned.
Huh.
If you want to see, your friends took plenty of photos.
Okay. Okay. It rained yesterday.
It did.
If he came in this way, there should be Footprints. Did you clean them up too?
No.
Okay. Okay. Whoever it was forced the door from the inside.
What?
He wanted to conceal the fact that he came in from the front door. And considering there are no signs of break-in, he used the key. So who has one?
Well, I do, obviously, and my driver, Luciano Petrarca. Oh, you know, as a matter of fact, he couldn't find his key last night.
Oh. Can I talk to him?
Well, if he hadn't insisted on taking your car, he'd already be here. Yeah, all right, I'll call him.
Thank you. Nice view. The sea?
I had nothing to do with it, I swear.
So where are the keys then?
I don't know. I looked for them everywhere.
Wait. How would the intruder know that Luciano had his own set of keys?
He was probably watching you. Sorry, but until we know what happened here, it's best you don't work for Mrs. Clark for now.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
If I have to protect you, I call the shots.
I think he was telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Is there an internet connection here?
So, Iron Man, what's it like being back home?
Well, you know, home is home, but I'm ready to get back.
And how's this new American client of ours?
Do you remember that job we did for Penelope Cruz?
Best 3 weeks of my life.
Yeah, the exact opposite.
Here, I'm sending you the files you requested about her.
Great. And, dig up all you can on the driver, Luciano Petrarca.
Consider it done. After lunch.
Great. Keep it coming, partner.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. Can we go now?
No. First, I have to change the locks and install a decent alarm system.
You said we were going to be done in a couple of hours.
Yeah, okay. I lied. Well, where can I settle?
You're not thinking of moving in here, are you?
Calm down. Mayor doesn't pay me enough to sleep with you, madam.
Now, you listen here. I have had more than enough from you. This isn't gonna work out.
Okay, if your wish is to stay here alone, then be my guest.
Yeah.
Especially after what they did to your little smoochie, huh?
Fine.
Fine what?
Follow me.
Great.
You can stay here. I'll have it cleaned.
It's cleaner than my apartment.
Judging by your car, I have no problem believing that. Seeing as I can't leave, I assume you have no problems with me asking Jane and Tommy to come here after they're done shooting. If you would care to join us for dinner, the sushi is on me.
Raw fish? Over my dead body.
You are a champion of diplomacy, Mr. Ventura. Alessandro, tell me about the party that night at Planet.
It was our friend Gladys's birthday.
And you and Maria had just recently broken up, right?
Yeah.
And she came to the party with her friend, Enrico Bianchi.
Gladys's brother, right.
Now, was there something going on between Enrico and Maria?
In his dreams.
Was he the reason Maria said that she needed to talk to you?
She said she had something to talk about and didn't know what to do about it.
Did she say what kind of problem?
She didn't have time to tell me.
At what time did you and Maria decide to leave the party?
Around midnight, we went down to the beach and she wanted to get back together. And then we made love.
I should leave. I don't like solving the problems. No, because I mean, dude, I wouldn't know where to go.
And why didn't you take her home afterwards?
Because her father hates me. He would have freaked if he'd seen us together again.
So here is the question. Do you think Daniel Crawford killed Maria?
Well, those two kids saw him, right?
Hey.
Hey.
Hi. So I was watching the interview that we made. You know Alessandro freely admits to having sex with Maria right before she was murdered?
Yeah, but according to his statement to the police, he didn't use a condom.
Right.
Whoever raped Maria did.
That's right. Guess that brings us back to square one. You get all the shots we needed from the park?
Oh, they hassled us with permits, but finally let us shoot it.
Giorno.
Ciao.
Wow. That's a pretty nice setup.
Yeah, nice toys. Almost like listing.
Oh, the motorized bike, yeah. It's great. It's perfect to cruise around town. Where's Eleanor?
In her study. She was in a hurry to see you.
All right. See ya.
Any news from the prison?
Nothing yet, but Guido called all his contacts.
All right, well, let's keep our fingers crossed on that one. Interviewing Daniel is a must.
Say that again.
So in the meantime, would Enrico Bianchi be good enough for you guys?
You talked him into giving us an interview?
You know, his father and I, we've been friends for what, 20 years now? So it was a piece of cake. We're set for an interview. Tomorrow morning, here.
Whoopee.
Right on.
Fantastic.
Ok, una in quell'angolo e l'altra sul cornicione, ok?
Ok.
Hai allacciato i sensori?
Tutti.
Dai, proviamoli.
There you go. So how's your guardian angel working out?
Angel is not the word I would use.
He seems dreamy to me.
Excuse me, I'm standing right here.
I meant for her.
After David, I swore off obnoxious men.
Stop blaming yourself. Any girl could fall for a dud.
But how many are dumb enough to marry one?
At least it was brief.
But not painless. I feel like I'm in prison.
What? Okay. You were screaming.
It was a bad dream.
Okay. The house is clear. Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thanks. You too. Marco.
Yeah?
Thanks. Enrico, how did you and Maria meet?
She was my sister's friend.
But you liked her?
Everyone liked her. She was fun and she was beautiful. Yeah, but we were just friends.
Let's talk about Gladys's birthday. Was Daniel Crawford invited?
What? No. No, nobody would have invited that freak. We only put up with him because he was Maria's cousin.
Did you at least get a chance to dance with Maria that night?
No. Spent the whole time talking with her ex, Alessandro. I don't know what she saw in him. I mean, he's a total airhead. Anyway, they sat there clinging to each other like there was no tomorrow.
And then she took off with him?
Yeah.
Did that upset you?
No, no.
Did Maria seem worried about anything?
Well, I guess she seemed a little nervous, but I don't know why.
Was it because of Alessandro?
I don't know.
And what did you do after they left?
I stayed a bit longer and then I went home.
Alone?
Yeah, unfortunately.
You don't live with your parents anymore, do you?
No. Not anymore. How come you're asking me all these questions? I mean, everyone knows that Daniel was the killer, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah, so what do you want from me? Can I go now?
Thanks for coming.
Bye. That's it?
Yep.
What do you think?
Enrico was in love with Maria. He doesn't have an alibi. But he's right. Daniel's already been convicted. Do you think he's innocent?
I don't know, Jane. I really don't know.
Hey, Suchano. I need to talk to you. Yeah, all right.
Well, to start with, the driver is completely clean. Maybe somebody really did steal his keys. What have you got?
Look what came in this morning. Yesterday your cat, tomorrow you. Go away, or you'll be sorry.
How seriously should we be taking this?
No one told the media about the break-in or the cat.
Mr. Ventura?
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you were talking.
Yeah, come in. This is my partner, Gabriele Pastore.
Hi.
Ciao.
Nice to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine.
You're in Rome?
Office with a view of St. Peter's Dome.
If you get a second, I'd like to talk to you about tomorrow's schedule.
I'll be right with you.
Arrivederci. She's gorgeous.
Nah.
You made her sound like an old granny with rabies.
Okay, she's attractive. Her boobs are too small.
What? That's wonderful. When? Guido, that's impossible. I need more time to... Yes, I understand, but... Okay, fine. Thank you. We can interview Daniel.
The prison warden gave his authorization?
In an hour. Take it or leave it.
They're doing this on purpose. Bringing that on such short notice, we won't even bother to try.
Yeah, well, they don't know us very well.
Hey.
Yeah, got it.
Ventura?
Yeah, I saw him. Don't get out until I tell you.
Okay, but we have to go set
You
up.
just don't get out of this car, okay? Tie it down if necessary.
Okie dokie.
Mr. Silvestri, what are you doing here?
Is this a free country, Mr. Ventura?
How do you know my name?
I've done some checking around.
Leave her alone.
Otherwise?
Otherwise, I'll report you to the police. So if I see you again...
She came here to help my nephew, didn't she? Funny. How I never saw her at the cemetery where Maria's buried. Maybe because my daughter can no longer give interviews, huh? After a while, the dead are not newsworthy anymore. But cold-blooded murderers, they make the headlines.
Please. It's better you just go.
Do you believe in justice, Mr. Ventura? Because I do.
Good.
Only 3 people at a time are allowed in the visiting room.
I need Jane and Tommy.
Okay. Follow me.
It's like watching a movie backwards. Every night. I remember that cop pushing me against the wall. And blood. There's only blood. And Maria. She wasn't breathing.
Did you kill her, Danny?
It's as if I had.
What do you mean?
I didn't defend her.
Defend her from whom?
From the one who killed her. I couldn't. The only one who understood me. Who told me that I wasn't like Edward Scissorhands.
The movie.
You know it?
Yeah. Seen it twice.
The shrink I talked to didn't even see it once.
Well, he doesn't know what he's missing.
No. I must have made Maria watch it 1,000,000 times. I thought I'd end up like Edward. She told me I wouldn't, that one day I'd have friends, and a girl and a family. But she was wrong. She was wrong.
What makes you say that? Jane, Tommy, can you give us a moment, please? It's okay.
Coming out?
Why was Maria wrong, Daniel? Whatever it is, you can tell me. Trust me, you'll feel much better once you get this out of your system.
can't. She meant everything to me.
I know. And Maria knew too.
She was so...
You shared everything with her, didn't you? And she stayed your friend? Despite what you told her? Then it couldn't really be that terrible, could it? You shouldn't have to carry this alone. No one should.
How'd it go?
He didn't say anything interesting. Shall we go?
Yeah.
And then we have to check the interview footage.
No, I'm up for editing all night if we have to, you know?
Okay.
Guido also organizes a local event, so he knows everybody here in town, right?
Well, what do you have in mind?
I want to start a counteroffensive. I am positive that Daniel was telling me the truth, and I want to prove that he's innocent. Tommy, can you track down this Miller guy?
Okay. But I still don't understand why you didn't want Ventura to know that.
Because he'd only try and stop me.
Why couldn't you do this from home?
We've already been through this. There are certain things I can only handle from the production office. I'll be quick.
We could have taken my car.
If only the rolls were back from the shop.
Why are all these people here?
Gonna do fine.
Expect a raise after this.
Hi.
Guido.
Well, organizer is my middle name, so
Thanks. I'm sorry.
Marco.
I thank everyone for coming on such short notice. I promise you won't be disappointed. You shared everything with her, didn't you? And she stayed your friend, despite what you told her? And it wasn't really that bad now, was it? You shouldn't carry this all alone. No one should.
I'm not like all the other boys. I can't have a girlfriend. So before killing her, it was not true. I couldn't have.
Because she was your cousin?
Because I can't make love to anybody.
Daniel Crawford has always felt different from the other boys his age. Before he came to Italy, he went to see an andrologist. Dr. Patrick Miller of Pasadena, California, diagnosed Daniel with a severe form of hypogonadism, which means his body produces an abnormally low level of testosterone. Among the symptoms of this condition, lack of body hair, low aggressiveness, and reduced sexual potency, which often verges on impotence, as is the case with Daniel.
Yeah, that's what I call real.
I have here a statement that Dr. Miller signed yesterday after he sent over Daniel's medical records. Daniel Crawford could not have raped Maria Silvestri even if he wanted to.
Why didn't this Dr. Miller of yours speak up sooner?
First, he didn't know about the trial. Secondly, when Daniel had himself tested, he went under a false name. Tim Burton, his favorite movie director.
Then why did Daniel hold back information which would have surely cleared him?
Because he was embarrassed. He was ashamed of his condition. And to this day, he is still haunted by the fact that he could not save her.
Does Daniel know who the real killer is then?
Unfortunately, the assault he suffered after his arrest left him with cerebral damage, one of the consequences of which is a memory loss. Maria's murderer is still at large. The cops have a lot of work to do.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't know anything about it.
Excuse me.
That is it.
Can I talk to you first?
Thank you all
Excuse
very
me.
much.
Move back. Mr. Jero, one last question. Could you at least tell us?
Do you realize what you've just done?
Yes! I've just proven someone's innocence.
And pinned a target on your heart.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Go to the police?
What about talking to me then? How am I supposed to protect you if you keep secrets?
You're the best. I'm sure you'll find a way.
We agreed that you would do exactly as I said.
Which is exactly what I'm doing.
Maybe that's why you're still alive.
Look, I'm not gonna let myself be intimidated by some maniac.
Then I can protect you. Go.
Have it your way. If you stop by the office tomorrow, I'll make sure there's a check waiting for you. I have more important things to do. Franco, take me home, please. Come on, Mayor, pick up the phone. Franco, why are we stopped?
No, please.
Well, it's too late now. It's okay. He's gone. You okay?
You didn't leave,
I found the driver tied up in the alley.
but you didn't leave.
I couldn't have.
How did you find me?
I ran. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Does it hurt?
Not really. Thank you.
Will you stay here with me? For a while?
Of course.
Marco? Marco. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You can turn around now.
You have no right to hide something like this from me.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to worry. I really think you should take this.
No, I don't know how to use one of those.
I'll teach you. Helena, please.
You were right. And I was stupid. And you and Franco got hurt because of it.
Bump on the head and a scratch. Nothing serious. But you're right. You were stupid. Wait here.
What's going on?
Lots.
Your client has an amazing talent for stirring up trouble.
Yeah? Could be. You arrested an innocent kid, so worry about your own problems.
We started a fresh round of interrogations with every last soul that was at the planet that night, starting with Enrico Bianchi. Listen, there's something I gotta show you. You wanna come with me?
I can't. Not after what happened last night.
No. Renzo will look after Mrs. Clark.
Luciano Petrarca.
Yeah. We found him in his car at the bottom of a quarry just a few hours ago.
Accident?
So he was saying. Still checking out what he was doing there. This guy worked for Eleanor Clark, right?
Yeah. Until I had him dismissed.
Daniel Crawford has always felt different from the other boys his age. Before he came to Italy, he went to see an andrologist. Which means his body produces an abnormally low...
Whoever broke in had a key.
Diagnosed Daniel...
Luciano lost his, and now he's dead. You're telling me that's a coincidence?
Okay, let's see what the police find before we jump to any conclusions.
Exactly. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to agree with them on this one. We don't know yet. I'm sorry, I'd stay, but I got dinner plans. Jane, why don't you go home now?
Oh, no, I'm gonna finish editing up the press conference.
Well, in that case, I'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Daniel Crawford has always felt different from the other boys his age.
What do you say we go have a drink?
You and I?
Yeah, you heard Jane. She's gonna finish editing the press conference.
Take it easy, that wasn't a proposal.
Are you sure it's a good idea?
Yeah, if you are with me. Unless you need her to...
No, please. By all means.
Daniel Crawford has always felt different from the other boys his
Okay.
age.
Good.
But Jane, don't stay too long. Tommy will never forgive me.
I promise.
Okay.
I imagine you already know where you're taking me.
You imagine correctly.
I love it when you're so enigmatic.
Ventura.
Got a lot of nerve showing your face in here, Ventura.
What about my face?
Come here, you.
Eleanor, this is Joanne.
Pleasure to meet you.
Are you the usual? You, senora?
How about a Virgin Mary?
Here. Your girl's gotta be kidding.
Tonic water is fine. I'm not your girl. Tell him that. Tell him that. Good?
Yeah, I'm all right.
How about we put something on the table?
Are you sure? This doesn't look like your game.
I play better when there's something at stake. 200 euros?
Okay.
Okay.
You hustle.
Maybe a little. Sure you want a rematch?
Well, I think that's enough for one night. Hmm? So you come from a rich family?
Yes.
And your father had his own pool table.
He was the one who taught me how to play. He was a champion. He died 2 years ago.
I'm sorry. Are you sure you want to come upstairs?
I'm curious to see where you were born and raised.
Okay. You know it?
No.
It's good. Good.
I don't want to share my secret. I
That's me and Gabriele when we were still with the police. We moved to Rome to open up the agency right after that was taken.
How did he end up in a wheelchair?
Tip, his idiot partner, got on a guy that we're looking for. It turned out to be a trap, and Gabriele took a bullet in his spine.
Sorry.
It's okay. What do you want to drink?
I'll take whiskey.
Whiskey? I didn't think you drank.
Did I give you that impression?
Well, you're always so...
Stiff.
controlled.
Stiff.
Okay, stiff.
With small boobs.
Oh, you heard us.
Every word. Dance with me?
No, I'm
Come on.
I don't know how to dance. Really?
Come on.
Okay. Okay.
Always here behind your footsteps. We play the game. I'm your friend. Would you be mine? I can stand your emotion, calling your name, baby.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Hello? Why are some of these videos off?
Any chance you cook breakfast?
Sure. Sure.
Ciao, Eleanor, it's me, Tommy. Listen, Jane didn't come back last night, and she's not answering her cell phone. Did she sleep over at your place? Please, let me know, because I'm starting to worry here.
Marco?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Two gunshots fired at close range.
Maybe he wanted to kill Mrs. Clark and made a mistake.
Or else Jane surprised him and he was forced to kill her.
After the attacks on Mrs. Clark, he knows we're on him. Cornered animal's got nothing to lose, right?
He deactivated the sensors and the cameras. How the hell did he know how to do that?
I'm sorry, Marco, but I gotta ask you. Where were you last night?
At my place.
And Mrs. Clark?
She was with me.
This section of the house is locked and sealed.
But the rest of it's fine?
Don't tell me you plan to stay here.
The inspector's right. You can stay at my place.
No. I'm not going anywhere.
Marco?
Testing 1, 2, 3. I love you, Tommy. I love Tommy.
Can you repeat that? I can't hear you well.
I love you.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't.
You feel guilty about Jane's death? That it should have been you instead. Maybe if you hadn't taken the night off, she'd still be alive. And part of you can't help but blame me.
Is that so wrong?
Yeah. Remember that trap Gabriele walked into on account of his idiot partner?
What does that have to do with it?
That idiot was me. After being shot, Gabriele had to leave the police. And I felt so guilty that I stopped seeing him. Pretty awful. He was my best friend, and After a few months, he came to me, and he said that he could take being in a wheelchair, but not that I was avoiding him because of it. So I went out, found the son of a bitch, shot him, and put him away for 20 years. And then I left the police. And the rest is history.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Freeze! Hands up.
Help! Eleanor!
Marco? No! No, let him go.
You know this guy?
Yes, this is my ex-husband, David.
How do you get in?
I let him in.
Okay.
I took the first flight after I heard about Jane. I was worried. Figured you might need someone.
Where's your luggage?
I don't have any. I tried calling, but your cell was always off. Luckily, the Production office told me where I could find you.
Thank you.
I almost shot the guy.
It wouldn't have been a big loss.
You're not too fond of him either, huh?
Without mincing words, he's who's put her through enough. 2 times to right and left, and then stole as much of her money as he could get his grubby little hands on. Guy's a degenerate gambler.
Are you sure?
I'm not gonna make him stay at a hotel. I mean, he's still my husband.
I thought you were divorced.
Separated. The divorce hasn't gone through yet.
It's your house. And your report, what's the plan?
Dropping it would be a betrayal of Jane and Maria. They deserve justice.
Well, that means I still have a job.
You're gonna end up costing me a fortune.
Mayor's paying.
This message from Enrico.
This is Enrico Bianchi. I have some things I need to tell you. Can you come to my house right away?
You sounded nervous, huh?
Il cliente da lei chiamato non è al momento raggiungibile. La invitiamo a richiamare più tardi. Grazie.
I think we should go.
I can handle it. It could be a trap. Okay? You stay here. Okay?
He left a note confessing to everything. Maria, and the attacks against Eleanor.
And Jane Connors' murder. 38 caliber.
Which is the caliber the slugs they found in Jane. Let's hope your lab comes up with a match. Yep. Excuse me. Yes.
Guido just called me. He said Enrico killed himself?
Yeah, he did.
Why?
He knew the police were closing in on him. I'm guessing he was in love with Maria, and when he saw her with Alessandro, he snapped.
So then, it's over.
Oh, I gotta take this. It's Gabriele.
When will we be back?
Soon, I promise.
Okay.
Go ahead, partner.
You know the suspicions you had about Eleanor's husband?
Yeah?
Well, I did find something. And you were right on target.
You had no right to look into David.
According to this, David arrived in Italy 3 days ago, not this morning.
So he lied. Who cares? He does it all the time.
But why do you think he first came to see you after the news of Jane's murder broke, when you were most vulnerable?
This has nothing to do with you.
If anything happens to you, he'll inherit all your money.
This is crazy.
He's in debt up to his ears. Even if he has nothing to do with all this, you know he's here only for one reason. How long do you think it'll take him to ask you for money?
That is none of your business.
I just want to take care of you.
It's not your job to protect me anymore. I think we're done here.
All right. All right.
Eleanor, you here? I went out to buy some clothes, and look what I found. Eleanor?
You're only here for the money, aren't you?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
That's why you came here, isn't it?
No.
How much? How much do you need, David?
300,000.
You did it again. And what's worse is that this time you tried using Jane's death as an excuse.
No, let me explain.
No. Get out, David. Get out!
I'm sorry.
I don't want to share my secret. I do my best to be in your shadow again. By your side, life is not easy. Day by day, pretending everything's right. You make me feel so breathless, just calling my name. Yeah, I'm so scared I'll lose you, loving you. But how could I keep on lying to you anymore? Every night you come into my dream and into my soul. I try to find a reason, feeling giddy about this love. Baby, who knows why, or can tell me why my heart's in chains to you. Always here behind your footsteps, we play the game. I'm your friend, would you be mine? I can stand your emotion, calling your name, baby. A week will try to give up, loving you.
Yes, Michaela.
Enrico Bianchi didn't kill himself.
What? Are you sure?
The forensic lab is. According to them, the position of the fingerprints on the handle of the razor isn't compatible with suicide.
You telling me someone killed him and then put the razor in his hand?
And that's not all. We found the keys that Petrarca claimed to have lost.
Where?
They were in his car. They were stuck underneath the front passenger seat. Of course, they could have ended up there by accident, but...
Are you sure they're for the Clark Villa?
The rental agency logo's on the keychain. I called them up and they confirmed it. You know, maybe Petrarca was murdered, too.
Or else the killer used another set of keys to enter the house. Okay, thanks, Michele.
Marco. It's you. Come on in.
What's up, Ventura?
Did Eleanor rent the villa herself?
No, we needed it ready on arrival.
Okay. Who took care of the contract and the keys?
Our local contact in charge of logistics.
Guido Clerici.
That's right. Ventura?
So how's it going?
Oh, don't ask. It's just one thing after another. Hello?
Eleanor, it's me.
Hi.
Enrico didn't kill Jane or Maria.
What are you talking about?
What's going on? Guido's there?
Yes.
Okay. Listen to me carefully. I want you to stay calm and smile pretty. I'm on my way, but Guido cannot know what we are talking about.
Okay. But you need to let me know what's going on.
It's him. He's the killer. Eleanor! Eleanor! Eleanor!
Guido?
I never liked Ventura.
Guido. What's going on?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Ventura just told you what's going on, didn't he?
No, he didn't say.
You must think I'm stupid, don't you?
No.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I did not want to kill Maria.
You knew her?
I loved her, but she was a minor. So our relationship had to be kept secret. That night at the planet, I waited outside for hours for her to come out so we could talk. I missed her. I hadn't seen her in days. When she comes out, she's with that kid, Alessandro. So I followed them. You know what the fun part was? When I had to watch them have sex. After they split, I got up with her on her way home. And you know, I was just so furious. But I tried to calm down. I just wanted her to know how I felt about her. So I told her that I loved her. But she said that it was over, and that she didn't want to see me anymore. And that unless I left her alone, she would have told the police everything. Now, I can let that happen. And if I couldn't have her, I guess no one else could. So, after that freak Daniel found her,
Maria?
I kinda knew it was my lucky day. Because the kid was just perfect to take the blame. Until you came along. You were supposed to do your report and just go home. And I thought that finding a cat in pieces, that would have scared you off. But you? No, not you. You just couldn't stop.
You stole Luciano's keys.
Oh, no. I just borrowed them. I made copies and put his back in his locker. But he caught on and tried to blackmail me.
But Jane, why did you kill her? She had nothing to do with this.
Jane was an accident. She just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. No choice. So I needed a scapegoat for the police. And that's why I went to see Enrico.
And you forced him to call me.
Oh, girl, you would be surprised at things people would do with a gun pointed at them. Then I slashed his wrists. But Ventura spoiled everything. He's coming here, isn't he? Is he? Well, I guess you leave me with no options. Don't even think about it. Leave it. What do you think you're doing? Huh? What do you think you're doing? I'm gonna make get your friend a very nice surprise.
Marco! No! Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. No, no. Stay with me. Stay with me, please. Marco, stay awake. Doctor?
Mr. Ventura is a very lucky man. The bullet didn't hit any vital organs. He'll pull through just fine.
May I see him?
Yes, but only for a few minutes.
I guess I owe you an apology.
Maria and Daniel got the justice they deserve. That's all that matters. Stay close to him. If Daniel needs you.
No hard feelings?
No.
They don't have an easy time ahead of them.
No. But I'm sure they'll pull through it together. Fitting ending, don't you think?
I know an even better one.
I don't want to share my secret. I do my best.
When the crowd got in and the sky turned gray, he a sunshine in the brain, lighting the way with a earphone of warm and a helping hand. He brought light to the darknet land. Oh, a sunshine in the brain, wasting away every hand open in his connect a rainbow from chasing away a light storm. Tells a door of black sky, hidden blue bright color to light. No unbelievable, no citizen in this world. Kinetic sender. When the crowd got in and the sky turned gray, he a sunshine in the brain, lighting the way with a earphone of warm and a helping hand. He bright light to the darknet land. Oh, her sunshine in the brain, wasting away every hand of pen. In his connect a rainbow from chasing away a light star. Tells a door of light shine, hidden blue bright color to light. No unbelievable, no senator in this world can let his sender. Of light shine, hidden blue bright color to light. No unbelievable, no senator in this world can let his sender.